Guys, these Nationals, as they enter play here tonight, they've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out. And they go away here. It's a called strike, 0-2.
So 2 pitches in a row on the outside corner for strikes. You think he stays out there?
I think he does. One thing you don't want to do, though, Matt, it's not a good idea to throw the same hitter, the same pitch 3 times in a row, back to back to back, but I think he might throw it here.
Count remains at 0-2.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fast. Ball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Another 0-2 home. Now a fly ball in the air out to Harper in right, and he's got it for the first out. And now a chance to meet the Mets. Devo, what do you got on this lineup in the series opener?
Are we still a big believer in batting average, Matty? In today's game, I'm more interested in the OPS number. But that's not to take anything away from this offense. They lead the league in batting average, and what that tells me is they're getting a lot of guys on base. There's a lot of guys with some good approaches and good plans today. See if that leads to a bunch of runs.
First delivery to him on the way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. His past numbers with Steven Strasburg, he has 9 base hits in 38 ABs. 1 out, nobody on. Lifted into center field after it is eaten. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out.
Batting third, center fielder, Michael Conforto.
Standing in, Michael Conforto. First chance for him here in the top of the 1st with nobody on. And now pitch on the way. Fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Here's a perfect situation. 2 outs, bases empty, power hitter at the plate. He ain't looking for a single and hoping to pass the baton. This guy's looking to do damage.
Eaton is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Down in order go the Mets. Now it'll be Washington's turn in a scoreless ball game. Noah Syndergaard, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, in a day and age where runs are scored at an alarming rate, this guy's been pretty rock solid. Last 3 starts, ERA under 2.00. Not an easy thing to do, and you'll know if he's on early. If he's good and on point in the 1st inning, that usually means he's going to be rock solid throughout the rest of the game.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the 1st. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, have got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, guys, you know what as well as I do. Being in the clubhouse before the game, this team's riding high. 4-0 to start their road trip. They're more concerned about what they're having for dinner than worried about the opposing pitcher right now.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. And a look now at the hometown Nationals starting lineup. Hero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Yeah, Matty, you take a look up and down this lineup. One thing jumps out. A lot of guys with some quality batting averages. They find themselves in the top 1/3 of the league in batting average. And that usually bodes well. As the season gets long, if you can keep your approach, usually leads to winning games.
Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Balls and strikes belong to Mr. Jerry Hillsdale.
You know, D-Row, I think Jerry Hillsdale is a very good hitter's umpire. Doesn't get much on the edges. He's going to make you put the ball over the plate.
Oh, I love me some Jerry Hillsdale. You have to come over those 17 inches. He ain't giving you anything on the outside corner, and that's the way it should be.
Here it comes on 1-1. Now a bunt attempt here, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Hit in the air out to center field. Conforto is in pursuit. 2 down.
Batting third, right fielder, Bryce Harper.
Here's Bryce Harper now. Power a big part of his game as he enters this contest, number 5 in the National League home run race. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. And a curveball in for a strike.
Okay, I see where this guy's going, right? He wants to pitch backwards, a little 0-0 curveball. Don't be shocked if this hitter's sitting all over that same pitch right here.
Next pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind 0-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. That misses. 1-2.
You know, Matty, I'm not surprised by that pitch. Raise the eye level a little bit. Maybe we get something bouncing in the dirt right here.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. Nationals gone in order. Still no score. And next will be the Mets cleanup hitter, Yoenis Cespedes. He'll start things out against Steven Strasburg as we get the inning underway. Set and the pitch. And a fastball just a bit up. Well, fans of good pitching are in for a treat today. What can we expect from today's matchup, guys?
I know everyone loves the long ball, Matty, but this is why I pay the price of a ticket right here. 2 of the game's best, 2 of the hardest throwers compete at the top of their game. Dan, you have to love this stuff.
You know, D-Row, we thought coming into this one it was going to be a low-scoring affair. Both of these pitchers look like they're locked in early, and runs are going to be really difficult to come by. They both look like they're on point so far.
Here's Jay Bruce now. His past numbers with Steven Strasburg, he's hitting .429. Also of note, the 4 home runs he's hit against him. Takes a knee-high fastball. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
And Bruce can't come up with that one as he swings through it for strike 2. Strasburg has made a name for himself as a starter that simply misses the barrel of the bat. He rarely allows a large number of hits, and he does a pretty good job at keeping the ball in the ballpark when the hitters do make contact. Fouled off. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
The 1-2 misses for the second ball.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it. Keep executing. Maybe get him to roll something over.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Big swing, and this one's launched to right field and deep.
But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance, though, as it landed in the upper deck.
A payoff pitch one more time. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Next up for New York, Todd Frazier, and he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Hey, what a great pitch right there in a big situation to pull a string on that changeup. He knew that hitter was going to be super aggressive.
Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. And this one gets away. And that's going to wipe away the possibility of a double play as the runner moves into second. Good waste pitch, 1-2. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone. But listen, when you're a 300 hitter, you don't chase a lot of those so-called pitcher's pitches. This guy knows the strike zone.
Slapped hard the opposite way. That's in there. Base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
They had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets through, but eventually does get to third base.
Into the box now, Dominic Smith. Swing and oh my, hit him with the high. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So a 3-run shot to right center field. Home run number 2 for him on the year. And the Mets have taken a 3-0 lead.
You know, as a pitcher, there's nothing worse than getting taken deep, but it's something every pitcher has to deal with. Even the best pitchers give up home runs. You just have to refocus and go after the next hitter.
Batting 8, catcher, Travis.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. His past numbers with Steven Strasburg, he's got 5 base hits in 20 at-bats. He's taken him deep once. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. 3 runs already home here. pitches for the breaking ball.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now, he needs to think about this hitter.
And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Stepping in now, Noah Syndergaard, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Lifted the other way down the left field line. After it is Yelich. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. But the Mets strike for 3, all coming courtesy of this 3-run home run. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. It's 3-0 New York. So next will be the 4-hole for the Nationals. Ryan Zimmerman. He's set to lead off the home half of the 2nd.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1. Count even at 1-1 to the Nationals' first baseman.
Hey, I don't blame him right there. Giving up on that inside curveball, little front hipper. That's a tough pitch. You just can't figure out where the point of contact should be.
1-1. In there for strike number 2.
The count is 1-2.
And the pitch. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Rosario's got it. And that's the first out.
Okay, here's how the Mets are lining up defensively. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
Here's Daniel Murphy now. Career numbers versus Syndergaard. He brings with him a .313 batting average. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Leaves a slider right over the middle. Murphy, 33 years old. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Line toward right center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Batting 6, left fielder, Christian.
Striding in now for the Nats, Christian Yelich. Has a look, now the pitch. And a curveball drops in there for strike 1. Here's the 0-1. On the ground is short. This could be 2. Reyes. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Nationals go quietly. They trail in this one 3-0. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First pitch of the at-bat. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. A ball and 2 strikes.
2 strikes.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
In now, Jose Reyes, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Comes set with the 0-1. Sharp ground ball to third. Defoe is there. On to first, and Strasburg's in control here, 2 away.
Up next for the Mets, center fielder, Michael Conforto.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Michael Conforto hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line to the right side. That gets down, and the inning continues. So the 2-out hit means that Yoenis Cespedes will bat this inning.
The left fielder, number 52.
Hey, D-Roll, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into their pen as quick as possible. And if 2-out knocks are the answer, then so be it.
Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Conforto is off at first with 2 away. Just trying to freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2-2.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box. No doubt about it.
Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Mets leave 1. They lead it 3-0. And here now is Wilmer
Leading off for
Defoe.
the
And he's got
Nationals.
that batting lineup near the
Third
300
baseman,
mark entering
Wilmer
play.
Defoe.
Here comes the first pitch. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of a sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
Hit out towards second. Throw by Reyes is right there for the first down. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up, as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters, now. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. One out, nobody on. A ball and a strike to count to the switch hitting catcher, Matt Wieters. Takes a high fastball for a strike. And even 2-2 count to the Nationals catcher. He takes strike three called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away.
Batting ninth. Pitcher.
In now for Washington, Steven Strasburg, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. A big pass at a slider that gets past him.
This is what makes him so dangerous as a pitcher. 5 weapons that he can go to, and he's working ahead in the count. This is a tough matchup.
1-2 to the Nationals pitcher. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Rosario is there, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. They trail it here 3-0. Digging in for his second at bat, Jay Bruce. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
19, Jay Bruce.
First offering on its way. Curveball that time, not even close. This is pulled into right. And this is taken in just shy of the warning track for out number 1.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Here's Todd Frazier now, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. A base hit in his first trip. A 1-0 delivery. That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we can say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Into the box, Dominic Smith. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Another RBI spot for him. He's already got 3 in the game.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Chopper to short. Turner loves it. And there's out number 2.
The batter, catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
Striding in once again, Travis d'Arnaud. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First offering on its way. Now this is driven out to deep right center. This could be trouble. And it is trouble that finds the gap for extra bases. He's in at second safely as a run will score on the play as well. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Standing in now, Noah Syndergaard. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Grounder down the line at third. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Hit hard down the line. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. He pulls into second safely, as also on the play a run comes across to score.
That was some great situational hitting there after surveying the field to see what the defense was giving him. The third baseman was well off the line, and he had no chance to make a play as he sprays it down the left field line for a 2-bagger.
And that will bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Takes this the other way to right. And that's in there. Base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
Ready for another shot now, Jose Reyes. And their runners at the corners now. Looking to minimize the damage here. And a fastball just a bit high.
Well, you know, giving up 3 straight hits is bad enough, but now it looks like he's starting to nibble a little bit. It's hard not to when you're getting hit, but you don't want to put yourself in bad counts.
Now the 1-0. Drilled on the ground to short. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Mets lead it 5-0. Matt Vasgersian back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and starting out the inning, the exciting speedster Trey Turner. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Curveball looked at here for strike 1. Oh, he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
Really tied him up on that one.
Yeah, clearly didn't recognize where that was going to end up, Matt. If I were pitching, I might go right back in there.
Left field and deep. Cespedes going back to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting.
Well, he had to track that one for a long time, and he did so while looking back over his shoulder. Not an easy play by any means, but they practice these all the time.
In now is Adam Eaton. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Pulled toward right center field. Conforto coming on. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
Right fielder number 34, Bryce Harper.
Here's Bryce Harper now. Here comes the first pitch. Ripped down the line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. 0-1 the count to Bryce Harper. Fouled away. The 0-2 once more. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball one.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball is coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
He turns on it and sends it deep down the line in right.
But it bends just foul into the second deck.
The 1-2. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike three. Nationals gone in order. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Digging in and looking for more, Michael Conforto. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Up around the face. Now it's 2-0.
And this is why he's struggling right here. He's not able to pound the strike zone early in the count. These guys are finding themselves in serious count leverage situations, and good hitters aren't going to miss.
Hold hard, but it's foul down the first base side.
That's
3-1 now. Waiting his turn on deck, Yoenis Cespedes. The 3-1 pitch. Takes a strike for a full count now. 3-2.
3-2.
Now the 3-2 pitch. In the air to straightaway right. Harper on the run. 1 out.
The left fielder number 52, Yoenis Cespedes.
Here's Yoenis Cespedes. He lined out his first time around and then went down on strikes last time up.
You know, Matt, and every team has that one guy And Yoenis Cespedes is that guy for the Mets. Completely changes that complexion of that Mets betting order.
That ball went out.
A ball and no strikes. 5 runs, 7 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Hit the other way out toward right field. Harper has a read on it, and that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, right fielder, Jay Bruce.
Here's Jay Bruce now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Pulled toward right center field. Eaton is under this one, and he will put it away to retire the side. Mets go down 1-2-3, but they hold a 5-0 lead. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. He'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
Hey, from a pitcher's standpoint, sometimes the greatest pitch is the slider that backs up. He got away with that one, but he wants that thing to bury down the leg.
Behind 0-2 now. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th with a punch out, 1 away. A little bit over halfway home tonight, bottom of the 5th, as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just 1 hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. So striding forward now, Daniel Murphy. He singled his last time up. Now here's the pitch. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1.
He's been pitching really well so far in this one as we cruise into the middle innings. One of the big reasons why, 80% first pitch strike ratio. If he continues that, he might be able to finish this one.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Ground ball left side. Rosario's got it cleanly, and that's the 2nd out. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you see there, he sits in 4th place in that department in the National League. In is Christian Yelich. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
On the ground to 3rd. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? You bet he does. 11 in a row set down, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Eddie Vila takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 33, Eddie Vila.
Here's Todd Frazier now. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. And he gets ahead 0-1. This is line to left. But coming on quickly is the left fielder to make the play for the 1st out.
Now batting, first baseman, Dominic Smith.
Digging in once again, Dominic Smith. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one. And a fastball not close. It's 2-1 now.
Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose. 5 runs, 7 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far.
Line drive to left. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
You think there's any justice in the game, watch those 2 at-bats. Both of them hit on the absolute squeeze. One's right at one guy, and then one's the single. Go figure.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Chopped weakly to the left.
Turner has it.
One there, but one's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue. So that one wasn't quite hit sharply enough to turn 2.
Well, when you get a ground ball in a double play situation, you always want to turn it, but that was a tough hit to do it on. You don't want to rush and make a mistake and get no out, so that was a good job to at least get the runner going into second.
First pitch of the at-bat. Late swing at a slider for a strike. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Pretty late with the swing there. As a pitcher, you have to recognize that and keep coming in with the hard stuff until he proves he can hit it.
He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning.
Mets strand 1. And here now is Wilmer Defoe to start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that. Now, they've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they face other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
Boy, that's a great take right there. He might have been frozen by that pitch, but it missed by just enough to give him life in this AB.
The 1-2. Freezes him. A strikeout looking. So the shutout still intact here in the 6th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And we find that this pitching staff currently leads the NL in that department. Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Starts him out with a curveball for a strike. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. 268 the average for him coming in. 5 homers, 27 driven in. The 1-0 home. This is flared out towards second. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Nationals gone in order. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Back here at Nationals Park, getting set for the 7th inning now with the Mets out on top. But first, let's check out the game summary through the first 6 innings of baseball.
Please. Now pitching for the Nationals, number 30, Hoda Glover.
Digging in and looking for more, Ahmed Rosario. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the 7th. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
Skied into straightaway right. Harper is there, and he'll bring this one in.
The batter, number 7.
Digging in to try it again, Jose Reyes. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch on its way. Strike. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. 1 out, nobody on. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Eaton is under it, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, the center fielder, Michael Conforto.
Ready for another shot now, Michael Conforto. Here it comes. And that's high for a ball, 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Lined hard toward right center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. Striding in once again, Yoenis Cespedes, 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
In there, and it's 0-1.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Eaton going back, and this one is gone. A home run. It's a 2-run shot here for Yoenis Cespedes. Number 26 for him on the season as this lead swells to 7-0.
Man, you could see the center fielder tracking the ball the entire way. He thought he had it, and he might tell you he should have had it, but he just couldn't bring it back into the yard. Sometimes it's a game of inches, folks.
The right fielder, number 19.
Stepping in now, Jay Bruce. Now it's driven the other way with some authority, headed toward the foul pole. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Good swing, but a late one as it's fouled off to the left.
He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled it up nice right there. He's just got to find a way to keep it fair.
Lifted the other way out to left center. After it is Yelich. And that retires the side.
Ladies and gentlemen,
But the Mets do
it's
strike
time
for
the
two, both
traditional
coming on
seventh
this
inning stretch.
two-run home run. Get up and stretch. Home half of the seventh coming up. It's the Mets 7 and the Nationals nothing.
So the lineup flips over and
Leading
digging
off
in,
for the
Trey
Nationals.
Turner. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one. One of the keys to pitching late in the game's first pitch strikes, and this guy's rolling along. So far, over 70% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
In now, Adam Eaton. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Behind 0-2 now.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
Wow, talk about mowing him down. How about 2 strikeouts on 6 pitches? He isn't messing around, and these last 2 batters have had no answer for what he's throwing up there.
And now Bryce Harper. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Curveball looked at here for strike 1.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1.
Well, that's a great take there, right there on that slider down and in. That's one of the toughest pitches to lay off of as a hitter. That hard breaking ball coming down and in at the back foot. A tough take on a good pitch.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Here's Todd Frazier now. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here.
Todd Frazier.
First pitch on its way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. 1-1 the count now. Here it comes on 1-1. Missed with a slider.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
This is line to left. That's in for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4. So their half of the 8th opens with a man aboard.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
Ready for another chance? Dominic Smith. He steps in off a base hit in his last at bat. He's set. Here it comes. Fastball down near the shoe tops. Here it comes, 1-0. Pulled toward right center field. Eaton on the move. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, catcher.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ground ball, foul down the left side. Frazier leads off first with 1 away. That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however, to second for 1. But 1's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue.
Definitely a risky and aggressive play from the pitcher there, but he made it work out. They've practiced plays like that a lot in spring training, so it paid off this time.
From the stretch. Lifted down the line in left. And this will fall, but it's a foul ball. Soft liner towards center, and that's in there. Base hit.
Hey, I've been impressed with this guy. Not only has he thrown the ball well, but now he's mixing in a base hit late in the game, giving his manager options. Whether or not he wants a pinch run, keep him in there, go to the relief. I mean, he's opened up a whole weaponry box for the manager.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. No balls and a strike to count. And that's off his leg on the mound. No chance to make the play. Let's just hope he's okay on the mound.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step 1, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Got to believe the manager didn't have this in mind when he went to the bullpen. This reliever's got to step up right here. It's starting to tickle a little bit after getting hit around early.
Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Looking to leave him loaded. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. 2 out, bases loaded. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. 3-2 pitch. Swinging a soft liner. That's in there. Base hit. 1 run is scored. The runner from second crosses the plate. Make it 9-0.
Boy, Dero, talk about so close, but yet so far. 1 strike from getting out of this inning, but a big 2-run base hit right there.
Yeah, that batter was able to control his emotions. Not a guy who fears going deep in the count right there, and he was able to come through.
Into the box now, Michael Conforto, as he'll swing and lift a fly ball to right center. Harper is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side.
So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Mets out in front 9-0. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
In there for strike 1, 0-1.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Line shot to first, and there's 1 away.
Now batting, second baseman, Daniel Murphy.
Here's Daniel Murphy now. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far.
It's really been an amazing transition for Daniel Murphy, known more as an average type hitter, Matt, when he was a member of the New York Mets. But since he's put on a Nationals uniform, boy, the power surge has come, and it has not stopped.
High in the air out to center field. Conforto is under it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Up next for Washington, left fielder, Christian Yelich.
Ready once again, Christian Yelich. No hits for him to this point, not unlike many of his fellow teammates. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
I mean, this offense has struggled because they haven't been able to make the adjustment. He stayed staunch on the outer half, and these guys have not worked the ball the other way.
And that misses 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Hard hit ball to second. Right there is Reyes. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. They're down 9-0. Back now with baseball on MLB Network from the nation's capital, just down the street from the Capitol building. We are set for what remains in this one. Joaquin Benoit comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Yoenis Cespedes. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Yelich is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out.
This guy's not wasting any time, right? Gets a first pitch fastball, and he flies out deep on the first pitch of the inning.
Here's Jay Bruce now. He could really use a knock here. 0-for-3 in the game so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Benoit, a 40-year-old veteran. This is his 18th season in the big leagues, so he's had quite an incredible career.
Yeah, you said it, Matty. Nothing else has to be said. In order to stay in this game 16 years, you have to be a great talent, a great teammate, and have the ability to adjust and evolve as a player. So hats off to him.
And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
The batter.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one-hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
Into the box, Todd Frazier. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. Here comes the 0-1. Swing by Frazier, and this one sent soaring to left field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A 2-run homer that time for Todd Frazier. Number 17 for him on the season as the blowout continues.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got, a really bad result.
Up next for the Mets, first baseman.
Stepping in now, Dominic Smith. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Yelich is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, catcher.
Striding into the box, Travis d'Arnaud. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit in the air out to left field. Yelich has a read on it, and that's the 3rd out. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. And here now is Wilmer Defoe starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
The 1-0 delivery. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. A high fastball is in there.
I got 2-1 the count.
Takes a good curveball at the knees.
Well, he snapped that breaking ball off really nice. He'll do well to keep putting it there.
Swinging a ball line hard towards short. But this is yanked down out there at shortstop for the first out.
Number 32, Matt Wieters.
Striding in now for the Nats, Matt Wieters. No hits for him to this point, not unlike many of his fellow teammates. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. Wieters awaits the 0-1. Just missed with a breaking ball. A fastball right over the outside corner. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
One of the toughest pitches to hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at bat. And what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Matt Adams will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 15, Matt Adams.
Down the first baseline. So this is foul for the first strike. They'll come into this one with an average way down at 235. 2 home runs, 13 RBIs. The windup and the 0-1. Second pitch is chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind now 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Last strike now for the Nats. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Hey, not many pitchers can brag about throwing a one-hit complete game, so hats off for him. But as a pitcher, I know he's going to wonder, like, what might have been. So close to a no-hitter, but it wasn't meant to be. That's baseball for you.
11-0, the final shutout total in this one. The New York Mets took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Noah Syndergaard records his 14th winning decision of the season as he tosses a complete game one-hitter. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
For the victorious New York Mets, 11 runs, 16 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Nationals, no runs, just 1 hit. No errors. They left 1 man on base.